Hello. This is my third attempt to to have a wife on my channel. Just the neighbors are doing some party, I think, in the afternoon. So I'm going to proceed with the. I hope you don't hear the music. Just I'll try to be more concentrated. Let me see my hairstyle. Everything is fine. So I haven't made a video for a long time because I was doing some other things with some kind. I had some art project that I wanted to pay attention to, and now I decided to make one short live video. Of course, if you have any questions, you can ask me. It will be about February and what is going on in the sky, especially with Venus and Mars conjunction in Capricorn. And of course, if you have, I want to show you these cards. This is the Nakshatra cards. I call them Nakshatra tarot cards, but I don't know. These are not tarot cards. These are the Nakshatras. And sometimes when I have questions, I just ask the question, and I choose one card from the top, which is the main card, and one below for if I need additional explanation. So if you have any questions, you can ask them in the chat. Of course, if there are people watching, because I didn't notify anybody that there will be a live. So yeah, I'm not good in this. I mean, I cannot organize it. I just when I feel it, I just start the video. So yeah, I have to start organizing it more oftenly. So first we are going to start with what to expect in February, which sector will be more activated in your chart, and then if there are people who wants to ask some questions about, we can try the tarot reading, the Nakshatra tarot reading, especially for you. Okay, so February, the most important thing in February for me is that there will be a lot of planets in Capricorn. So the sector where there will be a lot of action in your chart is the place where the Capricorn is. Of course, at the end of the month, the planets will go in Aquarius, but most of the time, most of the month, planets will be Mercury, Sun, Mars, Venus will be in Capricorn. So wherever your Capricorn field or house is, there you can expect some kind of action, some kind of activities going on. The other thing is that there will be a conjunction of Venus and Mars. In Western astrology, especially in Western astrology, it is said that when Venus and Mars are together, it is more sensual time, it is more sexual time, it is time of love and passion. Depending on your chart, it can be a positive thing. You can meet love, or you can have great sexual experiences. But depending on your chart, it can be a more emotional time, and this can lead to arguments. This can lead to more maybe some kind of emotional issues, depending on your chart. So now I'm going to check for your. It is especially on 20th of February, Venus and Mars will be conjunct exactly in the, I think, 11th. Yes, at the 11th degree of Capricorn. So if you have any planets around 11th degree of Capricorn or 11th degree of Cancer, you can expect some kind of event, and especially if your chart allows it, this can be a very good event, and you can, for example, meet someone. Why not? Depending on your chart, of course. So for Aries ascendant and Aries moon sign, most of the time your Capricorn sector, your Capricorn house is in your 10th house. Your 10th house is associated with career, with your bosses, so you have to be a little bit more careful, not to argue with your bosses. Maybe you can have some kind of passion conversation, or there can be some kind of arguments with the people who are above you, or why not, you can have some kind of romantic relationship with someone who is connected with your management or connected with your job in some way. For people who have Taurus ascendant or Taurus moon sign, your Capricorn sector is in your ninth house. Ninth house is associated with father, it is associated with traveling, it is associated with education, optimism, you know what is ninth house. So in this sector, you can expect more events because most of the planets will be transiting over your ninth house. So you can expect traveling, or if you are studying, there can be some things associated with your studying, or there can be some more passionate way of speaking with your father or with your teacher. When I say passionate, I mean emotional, or it can be in a negative or positive way. If you are, for people who have a Gemini ascendant or Gemini moon sign, Capricorn is in your eighth house. Eighth house is a little bit more specific house. It is Dushtana house. It is house of transformation, death, rebirth, surgeries. So sexual pleasure, occult, astrology. So definitely this combination, the fact that there are so many planets that are transiting over the Capricorn, means that there can be possibilities of transformation, changes. You need to change something. Why not? You can have great sexual experience to sexual sex dates, for example, because eighth house is the sex, it's sex appeal. And when Venus and Mars are together, this means that there can be a passion, there can be love, there can be emotions, there can be creativity too. And it is good time to start changing something, to see what do you want to change, what do you want to do. I forgot, of course, to say that all the planets now are direct from 27th of January, I think. All of the planets are direct. So this means that now you have to go forward, you have to work, you have to strive for your dreams and try to, and you don't have to go inwards, you have to go outwards. So for Gemini, it is good to change. It is good transformation, to change something. If you have some plans about let's say fields that are associated with eighth house, like psychology or code, other people's money, now is the moment to go on and proceed. For Cancer ascendant and Cancer moon sign, all the planets will be transiting over your seventh house. This is the house of your spouse, the house of your marriage. So definitely there can be some events. If you are single, the combination of Mars and Venus can bring other people or date or person in your life. Of course, if you are in the right dasha, because in Vedic astrology, the most important thing is the dasha, the planetary dasha. So this is a really good time for dating, for meeting other people. If you have business partners, you have to be more careful not to have arguments. If you are Leo ascendant, all the planets will be transiting over your sixth house. The sixth house is the house of routine, the house of your daily life, enemies, health. So you have to pay attention to these fields of your life. And maybe if you are looking for love, it is a good period or a good time to, for example, you can meet your love in your workplace or somehow in your daily life. If you are a Virgo ascendant, the Capricorn sector is in your fifth house, the house of love, romance. So it is a good time for love and romance, of course, especially when Venus and Mars are together. And the other thing is a good time for creativity. It is a good time for children. So these are the main topics that you can be focused during February month of February. For people who are Libra ascendant or Libra moon sign, the Capricorn sector will be in your fourth house, the house of home, mother, the house of lands. So definitely the transit of so many planets in your fourth house tells us that there can be some opportunities, or not opportunities, there can be some events that are going on in your fourth house, the house of mother. You have to be careful how you communicate with your mother, and there can be some events going on there. If you are a Scorpio, the house of Capricorn will be in your third house, the house of communication, art. So the Mars and Venus combination, conjunction, can bring a lot of passion, a lot of creativity in your life if you have business, especially in communication or some kind of business related with art or the body, the hands. This will be a good period for you. You have to be careful how you communicate with others. If you can meet people online too, for dating, I mean. If you are Sagittarius, the Capricorn sector is in your second house, the house of family, the house of resources, money. So definitely these topics will be your focus on in February. If you are a Capricorn ascendant or Capricorn moon sign, all the planets will be transiting over your ascendant. So maybe you want to change something. The Venus-Mars combination can make you more sexual, can make you more beautiful, can give you a lot of energy, especially creative energy. So you have to take advantage. And of course, as I said, now is the moment to go forward, because all the planets now are direct, and you have to take advantage of this so you can fulfill your dreams, right? For all people who have Aquarius ascendant or Aquarius moon sign, this means that the sector of just a second, the sector of the Capricorn is in your 12th house. This is the foreign lands, other dimensions, dreams, goals, and spirituality in some way, isolation. So definitely there can be some events associated with the foreign lands and foreigners. So if you want to go high, nice to see you. So if you want to go to another place, another country, now is the moment to think about it, because there are a lot of planets in Capricorn. So this is the moment. Be careful with your health, and because this 12th house is associated with hospitals, dark places, and it is Dushtana house. For all people who have Pisces ascendant and Pisces moon sign, Capricorn sector is in your 11th house, the house of income, the house of fulfilling of dreams, big organization. So definitely there can be some events going on in this field, or you can meet person from who is part of big organization, or through your bigger brothers and sisters, or through other people, big organization, as I told you. So definitely this is a very, very short and general explanation of what will be February, for where will be the focus in February. But now I wanted to present to you, I don't know whether there will be people who want to ask, the nakshatra cards. These are something like a tarot cards, but with the nakshatra, with the constellation. And whenever I have a question, I always, if I have a question, I always mix the card and ask the question, and always choose the card from the top and the card from the bottom as additional explanation. And if you have any questions that you want to analyze now with the cards, now is the moment. If you want, of course, to ask some question that is more general, to see what kind of cards will appear, I'm going to choose for you. And when I choose the card, you can check in online the nakshatra, the deity, the ruling planet, and read about the mythology of the god that rules this nakshatra. And this will give you an answer. Of course, I will analyze a little bit the nakshatra for you, so I can give you more information and direct you how to analyze your what is the card. But so I know that there are people watching, so if you have any questions which is a little, regarding your life, you can ask them in your chat, in the chat group, and I'm going to choose from the nakshatra cards. There are 27 nakshatras, you know, they're with different energy. So now is the moment for you to ask your questions, and I'm going to choose a special nakshatra tarot cards for you and see what they will tell us for your or regarding your question. So basically, just before checking whether you have any questions, just to do a summary. So in February, the most active sign will be the Capricorn. So wherever your Capricorn sector is placed in your natal chart, there you can expect events, or the focus of your February month will be the place where the Capricorn is in your chart. So of course, Venus-Mars conjunction, this is important. On 20th of February, Venus and Mars will be exactly conjunct together. And if you have planets in your 11th degree, at 11th degree of Capricorn or 11th degree of Cancer, you can expect some events. This can, depending on entirely on your natal chart. So now I'm going to give you an example, because I'm not sure whether you are shy or you don't have any questions. Yesterday I had this with my Bulgarian channel, because I have a Bulgarian channel with another language, and people asked a lot of questions. So for example, we can ask what will be in 2024 for you. For example, if you want, what will be my 2024? And I'm choosing the first card, Ashwini, which is associated with healing. It is associated with beauty. It is associated with rapid activities. And below you see Mrigrishira, which is associated with love, searching, finding the beauty. It is associated with deer, with beautiful face, with communication. So this means that this is a year of healing and searching, because Ashwini is healing, youth, and everything. So thank you for asking. Let's try it. Dr. Shilpa Gauda, what should I focus upon this month? Let's go. Let me try. I'm going to ask for you. Okay, what should Dr. Shilpa Gauda focus upon this month? Okay. So Brani, I don't know, Brani is associated. This is the main chart. This is the main card, and below the additional explanation is Ardra. Is there any issue now associated? I mean, do you have any problem? Because on the top of the main card is Brani, which is associated with transformation, with creating something. But there will be an effort, because Ardra is the second card. Ardra associated with tears, associated with the storm that you have to pass through in order to see the rainbow. So definitely you want to change something, definitely or create something, and this creation will require effort. And if there are some troubles, don't worry about this trouble, because you will reach the green. Ardra is associated with the green grass. When it's raining a lot, then there is a green grass. So whatever happens, the transformation has to come with pain and effort. And this will bring but if you pass this transformation, you will reach the rainbow, you will reach the better life. This is what I see from this card. Definitely you can check Bharani and Ardra as an explanation. I'm going through rough transformation. Okay, I'm wondering if I should move to California. Okay, let's see with the card. Of course, I think we have discussed this with your revocation horoscope previously, as far as I remember. But let's see what the cards are telling you about whether you have to move to California. Purva Bhadrapada. This is, first you have to heal. for sure. First, you have to heal, and if you are not ready, don't go to California now. First, you have to heal. First, you have to fix the issues that are inside of you, and then you can go to California. But I don't think at this moment will be the best thing to do to go to California, because you see, there are two swords. One is knife, the other is this is knife, and this is a sword. So first you have to heal, you have to face your dark inner emotions, and then you can go to California. But at this point, the cards that I'm using, the nakshatra cards, tells me that this is not the best time to do it. Yeah. If anybody else has any other questions, or if you have more questions, now is your moment, because I didn't say that I will have a live on my YouTube channel. So yeah, if you have other questions, now is the moment to ask them. Basically, February, the good thing now on the sky is that all the planets are direct, as I told you. So we have to move forward, and if you have any plans, you have to prepare already to start fulfilling them in order to be able to succeed and fulfill your dreams, right? Okay, is it a good time for me in love? Yeah, let me see what the card will say to you about love. Ashlisha, there is a person, there is something. Have you met a person recently? Because I think Ashlisha means sex, means sexual power, means person who is not real, fake person, or person who wants to trick you in some way, to cheat on you in some way. So you have to be careful. This was the main card that I chose. This is a Shlisha. It is associated with Nagas. These are the Nagas. Nagas, this is the serpent, the snake. But they are very sexual. So definitely the second card is really good. This is Uttara Falguni. This means that there can be a lot of guys, but they don't seem genuine. Definitely they are not genuine, but I'm pretty sure that you can, if you proceed and if you're careful, there can be at least dating, because this is a card for love. So definitely this is the main one, but this is the explanation, which means that there will be a possibility for love. Just you have to be careful, because there can be a lot of fake people, not genuine people. And if you want only sex or sexual pleasure, I think you'll be able to find it in February. But if you want a serious relationship, you have to be more careful because of the cards that I picked up. I hope this explains. If anybody else or you have more questions, now is the moment to ask the questions, so we can check the cards. And if you are interested, we can do this more often. Just I was a little bit busy in January, so in December and January I was a little bit away. I was doing some art projects that I wanted to fulfill and finish, and now I can pay more attention to. Thank you for being part of this live, Shilpa. It was my pleasure to answer your questions. If anybody else has other questions, now is the moment. Let me see what will be the February month for me. Let's try this. Oh no, my question will be, because I have another thing that I started yesterday, whether it will be successful. Let's see what I'm going to choose. Oh no, again Ashlisha. Yesterday I had this the same. Tara Falguni. Yes, first There will be a pain, then then it will be successful. But first there will be a pain because of the Shlisha. Shlisha is more it's a cunning nakshatra. So when you choose a Shlisha, you have to be more careful. I always what I'm doing when I have questions, I always choose a card and then I read from my book. Nakshatras in Vedic astrology. There are different mythology stories here that of course, I cannot remember all the time all the mythology stories. And every time I choose a card, I try to read again what is the nakshatra, who is the ruler, and yeah. What kind of creative projects can I have work in right now? How can I be successful in making money? Okay, let's see with how can you be successful in making money. So I'm going to choose one card, and then I'm going to read what type of profession or ideas can give you this card. Okay. Ashwini. Ashwini, are you a doctor? I mean, Ashwini is the card. Ashwini is healing doctors, surgeons. Yeah, see, I didn't pick it up. This is Ashwini, which is associated with doctors. With the god of Ashwini is Ashwini Kumars, who were the gods' doctors. So they were the one who were healing the gods. And definitely this is your thing. So you don't have to. You have to follow your mission. This is your mission, to heal, to help other people's healing. So this is the way you will achieve your money. You can go online and read more about Ashwini. What is the symbol, the gods, the deity, what kind of mythological stories they have. In this way, you can get more ideas. Below, you see Rohini. Rohini is one of the best nakshatras. This is the favorite nakshatra of the moon, the favorite constellation of the moon. It is associated with beauty, wealth, artistic fields. It is a carriage drawn by oxen. Basically, Ashwini and Rohini are associated with carriage. This means that definitely for sure there can be a movement of your profession. So in order to succeed, maybe you have to move. You have to be in a movement in some way. The other thing is beauty, youthfulness. Maybe what kind of doctor are you? Because if you are specialized in beauty, most probably things are associated with youthfulness, beauty, herbs, healing, Ayurveda. Maybe this can help you a lot. Please read online, or if you have my book, read the things from my book about Ashwini and Rohini. Definitely you have success in a field of healing and doctor. You see, the cards are really correct. Yeah, read about Rohini, read about Ashwini, and read about mythology, because I didn't include all of mythological stories. I just include the most relevant mythological stories, because this is the book for beginners. It's not for for people who are not interested in becoming an astrologer. It's a more like of course, beginners, let's say beginners. But the cards are really accurate. Yeah, thank you very much for the nice words. If someone else, if you have any friends that want to ask questions, because I don't think there are a lot of people now. I didn't say anything that I didn't mention in my YouTube channel that there will be live, and there are not so many people. But if someone around you wants to ask a question, now is the moment to ask the questions, and I'm going to reply to the question, of course, if you want. If there are people who wants a consultation, you can check my website www.astrology-coaching.com, or all the websites. They are mentioned in the links below, in the comments, or in the links below the video. I have a Vedic astrology course, online course with pre-recorded videos about people who wants to learn Vedic astrology. You can check it too. I have 2 books about Vedic astrology. Vedic astrology is in simple, and Nakshatras in Vedic astrology is in simple. What else? I have an artistic book, which is not in the field of astrology, but it is more about art and self-healing. All my books, you can find them in Amazon. You can buy them from there. So I'm trying to make more friends. How can I have luck in that? Okay, let's see about your friends. You have to move, definitely. You will need to move. And this is again movement. Swati is movement, is the wind. That is the wind, that is the symbol is a grass that is moved by wind. And whenever you have Swati in your chart, I don't know, do you have a Swati nakshatra in your chart? Yes, you need to heal first and then to move, because but definitely with the moving or online or moving, you will have more friends. But and it can be associated with if you become part of groups with associate linked to beauty, for example, to go to beauty salons or some kind of beauty artistic things. If you go to paint with other people, you know, there are some kind of events that you are painting, drawing, and drinking wine. You can go and try with this type of artistic hobbies. Yeah, this is Rohini, but definitely you have more friends when you move, but it's or online, because Swati is associated with communication. That is online. And the healing process, yeah, the healing process is part of you don't have to heal first, but you are healing and meanwhile searching for friends. But it's very difficult. I live in Amsterdam, and it's very difficult to have friends in Amsterdam, because most of the people they're not they have different, they're different type from you. And when you are spiritually aware person and you take care of your spiritual world, your mental health, it's a little bit difficult to find friends in the modern Western world. Something else? Other questions? There are 3 people watching, but nobody is asking questions. Okay. Shilpa, if you have more questions, this will be your wife. This is special for you, because I'm in the mood to answer questions today. So I'm going to drink coffee. If anybody else has some kind of astrological questions, now it's your moment. February is a good month to heal, to start your diet, to clean the toxins in your body, because the spring is coming in March, and it is good time to start healing. For example, I have water days. I drink only water to clean the body from the winter food and the toxins. How will be the rest of 2024? It is the beginning, so how will be your 2024? Let's see. 2024 for Shilpa. What message do we need Shilpa to receive in order to be happy, in love, and very successful? Okay. The Nishta. Definitely you have to, the Nishta is beautiful. It's a good card, but this is it is associated with the 8 Vasus, which are the good gods, the good ones. It is associated with wealth, prosperity, optimistic, and musical. And it is associated, it is the rich, it is the wealthy one. It is translated with the wealthy one. For sure you have to follow your artistic nature. So if you want to find friends, if you want to heal, the whole process of healing, the artistic part of you will help you to heal. So go to artistic places, go to places where there is music. There is, sometimes you can go and learn instrument, for example, listen to music, or do yoga or meditation with music. This will help you. So definitely the nishta means success, but you have to pay attention to your artistic part of your soul. Okay. If you have any other questions, I think it will be a good year of healing. But first, when you are healing, you have to try to find friends and pay attention to your artistic side, because it will play important part in your life for sure. Let me see in the nishta what will be the professions, because I cannot remember all the professions. The nishta is one of my favorite nakshatras, to be honest, because it is associated with like a diamond. Do you like diamonds? Do you like gems? Because the nishta, the form of the nishta is like a diamond. If you have diamond, this will be a good luck for you probably, but we have to check your chart. I'm not sure about that. We need to check your chart. So the nishta, hobbies, profession related with music and dancing, as I told you, entertainment, medical fields and healing, jewelry, real estate and lands, profession related associated with wealth and money, managers and all kinds. These are the professions. But you can read, if you have this book, you can read here on page 190 is the nishta. So check it, and there can be a message. Read the mythological stories. There can be a message for you. Okay, let's see what will be my year 2024. What message these cards will give to me. Yeah. Punarvasu. Punarvasu is returning of the shine of the light, which is a good card. Yeah. Abundance, philosophical willingness to travel, but at the same time being very much attached to your own place, and again prosperous. This means that I have to try again. This means that there will be a returning of the wealth, returning of the white, returning of the success. And Aditi is the god. The god Aditi is associated with abundance. This is the mother of the gods, Aditi. How will be my wealth? So you want to see your financial status this year. Let's see. Maga, the crown. It will be okay. Don't worry. Maga is, you see, crown. This means that, health. Okay. I'm going to ask about your health. I read about wealth. Sorry. Don't worry about the money. You have money. Yes. So let's see the health now. Okay, I'm going to ask about the health. Sorry. But don't worry about the money. You have a lot of money. Let's see about the health this time. Shravana, which means to listen. Do you have problems with your ears, or problems with reading, listening, speaking? Do you have something? Or this means that there can be some issues. What kind of issues do you have? Because Shravana is, you see the symbol is an ear. Yeah, you have to pay attention to that. when I choose this card, this means that it gives you that you have to pay attention to that. You see, the cards are very accurate. Okay, so thank you very much for the time. Next time, I promise I will organize it much better, because I'm really not good in lives. I have to feel it when I have to do it. So yeah, month February, check the beginning of the video and you will see what will be the sector that will be activated in the month of February for you, according to your ascendant, according to your moon. Of course, if you have questions to the cards, now is the moment to ask them while I'm saying goodbye. This is the last few minutes that you can ask your question, and I'm going to check with the Nakshatra Tarot cards for you. I'll try to more often to be online. Just I had to do some other things, and hopefully soon I will be more often and I'll organize things much better. And yeah, any other questions, or to close the? I'm in the mood to do the cards. If anybody else has any questions about the cards, I can ask the cards and they can give you a message, some kind of message. Okay, there will be no people. Thank you, Shilpa, for your questions. It was a pleasure to speak with you. Enjoy your day wherever you are in the United States. I think you are in the United States, right? So thank you for watching, and see you soon. Bye-bye.